Nothing like a late night Bunnings shop. Oh my God, you will not guess who I just saw. Is it? So I don't mean to interrupt. Are you Grandad Jack from YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Oh, well, yeah.
Can I have your autograph?
No, but you can help me.
All right, I have to give this away. The secret's out. Grandad Jack, who's featured on Shadlands, on the Shadlands YouTube channel.
Continuing with the building of the most important first building we could put on Shadlands, the Dunny.
He's actually my Grandad Jack as well. Editing clarity, he's not my Grandad Jack, he's my dad, who calls himself Grandad Jack in Shad's vlogs. Back to the video.
What can I say?
We're doing a project together. I'm learning to weld.
Can you help me? Because this is like, says 8 meters, but I only can read in feet and inches.
Oh, you actually do the feet and inches thing?
Yeah.
If this is an 8 meter measuring tape, how many feet is 8 meters?
7.2.
So you have to do maths every time you... So how many feet is 8 meters?
Well, 7.2 is 24 feet. So it'd have to be 26 feet.
It'd have to be. All right, Dad, you're the timber master. What do we use to clad our doors that we're welding?
We use treated pine.
Lead the way. Tall. Left right at closing time and made a clutter on the way out. All right, transition to tomorrow. All right, let me fill you in. These are the stables. Hooray! And the project has been to really bring it up to scratch. What you're seeing has already had quite a lot of work done. Just last week I clad these. They looked like that. But we actually had someone we had commissioned to do these doors with a bottom door and a top door for the horses when they're in here, and they piked on us, which is disappointing, but I saw the problem and decided to turn it into an opportunity. Gave my dad a call and said, hey Dad, can you help me build these doors and can you teach me how to weld? That way if someone pikes on us in future, I can do this sort of stuff anyway. We might not even have to reach out to people for that sort of thing. Here he is, the man of the hour, Grandad Jack. I have to ask, where did Grandad Jack come from? Because I've never heard you call yourself Grandad Jack growing up.
No, well, there's a saying that says, you know, there are those who are the jack of all trades.
Oh, you're the jack of all trades. Okay, that's cool.
Why I thought if I call myself Jack, I'm jack of all trades.
I love it. You're the jack of all trades, so I'm learning to weld from you today.
You're a little jack.
I'm a little jack.
And if you get it wrong, do you know what they call you?
Jackass?
Yeah.
So we're cutting steel first, and then you're going to teach us how to weld.
I am, yeah.
I've never used one of these before, but you told me to get one.
I just look at this guy. He looks like a construction guy.
Either I look like a construction guy or a parody of one. How do you use this one?
Make sure that's tight, right?
Yeah.
And then you press that button.
Did it just stop? Did you break my new machine?
No.
Okay.
Get out of it.
All right.
Little Jack's gonna cut some. Oh, sorry, Jazza. Jazza's gonna cut some steel. Oh, you see my fingers coming down over it.
You're teaching me how to cut steel and weld, and I'll teach you how to hold the camera.
That's a good idea.
All right.
So the idea of welding is you need the temperature of your welder at just enough to melt the steel. If you have it too hot, it blows a hole in it.
Yeah.
It's too hot. If you have it not hot enough, you just lump the welding material on top and it doesn't actually hold. So you've actually got to blend the two together.
All right, so we're practicing with the offcuts. You do the first one.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're off brand.
Oh.
Where's your branding? All right, this is already looking complicated.
So all I'm doing is holding this close enough to that so that the power gets transferred. So we're using 2.5 mil because this is actually quite thin material. But sometimes you just got to adjust that to get the heat right.
How do you know when the heat's right?
You can tell by the weld. Tell by the weld. And what you got is a steel rod in the middle, and this is just a fluxing on the outside that creates the heat. So it's the steel that's you're blending into the actual other steel. So I'm just going to push against that. I'll put it on about 60 and we'll just see how that goes. That heat looks about right. But we need our little hammer.
The helmets are cool how they auto-dim. I didn't realise that would be so clear.
So that's pretty good. Like it's holding.
Yeah.
I'd go a bit more with the heat, I think, just a touch. It's still a bit high. If it's still burning a hole, turn it down a bit more. So that's the one where we had the holes we had to fill.
Yeah.
It's still got holes. Oops, I painted the concrete. But there, oh look at that, fried the paint. But
Still hot.
It's still hot. You can put it in water, cool it down.
Ah, quench it.
Or pee on it.
Right, this is really cool because I up until today, welding has been a complete mystery because I know what it looks like, but I don't actually know what's happening. Let me see if I'm going to try and recap this. You tell me if I got this right. Okay, the welder has a positive and negative, and you're attaching. Which one is that?
The negative.
That's the negative. Okay, so you're attaching the negative to the metal somewhere, and then the positive is holding these rods.
Correct.
And then as soon as, and this is what I didn't realize because I thought you sort of pull the trigger or do something when you're welding.
Well, that's TIG welding.
But it, oh, is it?
MIG
Okay.
welding.
All right. So rod welding is just touching the metal just starts the process.
Yeah, causing an arc between the two metals.
Yeah. And then it starts melting the metal you're holding and the metal you're working on to create a bond.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's give
blending
it.
into
It's
it.
my turn. Let's go.
If it's too hot, you make a big hole.
I'm excited. You taught me how to weld. I'll teach you how to hold the camera. You ready?
That's a good idea.
That's the lens.
Yeah.
So hold this side of the phone. That hand. There you go. So that's the hand. You can go under.
Yeah.
Like that. That'll do it. We're all learning today.
We are. So is it on? It's already
It's on. Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, look at
That's how that works.
that. There's Jazza. G'day, Jazza. You look different. Oh.
How do you tighten this freaking thing?
Well done.
Thank you.
Weld.
Done.
Damn it.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Please make some doors.
Yeah.
Way easier than I thought it would be.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
See?
It's just one of those things you sort of think will be more intimidating, but to be honest, I would have hit stalling points before getting to here, which is why I'm really glad to have had your help. Look at that, we got a we're practically finished.
Look at this. We've got a hinge.
Amazing.
We've been hinged. So I've put a mark here that says the height.
How far out?
Well, you want the top of this at that mark I put.
Oh, no, it's 1350 is the height of this,
Yeah.
so it's actually 1340 height.
You need
Because we're
it-
adding a 5
You
mil
need
gap.
it 1400.
Yeah,
Say that again.
1400.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
What's that in inches?
1400?
Yeah, go on, Mr. Smarty Pants with your inches and feet.
It's 4 foot something.
Yeah, something tells me there's a better system.
Yeah, use this one. It's got feet and inches.
No, don't want
See, look at this.
Nah, keep your bloody
See, this
gross.
it's got feet
Keep
and...
your imperial garbage
Hey, look
away
at
from here.
that. Guess how much 8 metres is?
Don't want to know.
Just have a look, please.
No,
On here, see?
No, I can't see it.
It's got it written on it.
Can't see it.
It's got it written on it.
What are you talking about?
That.
Where?
So do you know how much a quarter of an inch is?
I don't care. All right, you have to tell the vlog exactly what you just told me.
Righto, this is Grandad Jack here.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, this is Grandad Jack
Yeah,
here.
that's better. Yeah.
I was just telling this young son of a gun that you can tell a good weld once you've ground it whether it's joined both together well. And look at this, it's perfect. This is first time.
Weld. Hey, if I'm a son of a gun, you're a gun.
Oh, cannon.
And just like that, we've got
Oh, look at that.
a door.
How cool is that?
And we're keeping this wedged in there because these hinges are pretty crap. So I'm going to put some new ones on there. Alas, that is all the time that we can have from Grandad Jack.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us,
That's
though.
okay.
Now, Dad's been talking a lot about starting a YouTube channel. I've been showing him the tools of my trade
Yeah.
to learn a little bit of editing on his phone
Yeah.
and helping him start a channel. So
Yeah.
it's actually live. You should go check it out. It's called Grandad Jack. Is that what
It
we're
is
calling it?
Grandad Jack, and not only that, Grandad Jack plays with trains. Is that a good thing to say?
Yeah,
but they're kind of cool trains. You know, there's these size and big ones, and ones you get in as well.
So if you like model trains or just basically hobbying, crafting, building, and painting, you'll probably do a bit of art.
Yeah, it's very creative stuff.
So thank you for coming along, helping me make. I can weld now. I'm so
That's it.
pumped. I've got a few more days' work to finish these doors, so I'll take you on the crafting journey. But go subscribe. Do you
These
know
are
what? You have
air-conditioned
to do it. If you're going to be a YouTuber, you have to say the things.
What do I say?
You have to go subscribe to Grandad Jack.
Oh, subscribe to Grandad Jack, and you won't regret coming back. How do you like
He's
that?
natural. It's ridiculous. The sun is setting on the third day. We've got 2 coats on. Next time you come out here, you're going to see 4 beautiful doors hanging up in those. It's going to be good. All right. Crunch time. Oh my God. It is after 9 p.m. I still have 2 or 3 hours left to go. And the reason for the rush, by the way, is the horse is on stable rest and there's a bit of a time restriction around getting the horse here and away from the agistment, just in terms of saving a bit of money. Very tired, but it's pretty satisfying to have something you can be proud of, hopefully for many years to come. Can't get across clearly on camera how heavy they are, because this is steel edging on a steel frame with 3 layers of timber to withstand angry horse kicks should they come along. Hopefully they won't. Oh my God, that is satisfying. Boom! I have a couple of extra hours left to do, and it's mainly around things like smoothing out sharp edges that people or horses could cut themselves on. So I've got to grind it all back, silicone it all up, put on the latches, and then I'm done. So that's boring work, and also my phone battery is about to die. I'm going to skip into the future to show you the finished result in daylight, and with, of course, the new tenant. This is a big moment. This is literally the moment that our lady hiker is stepping into her new home with lovely new doors. Look at them, they look alright, I reckon. Hello. Hello, my lady. Checking out your view for the first time. Look at that, straight to the view. Isn't that nice for her? That's so cool.
Hi, darling. You alright?
A lot to take in. What do you think of your new home? Gee, she looks good framed by those doors. Good to see you again.
Good girl.
Good girl.
You love it.
He's your favourite, isn't he? Love giving you
Just give her your head and she'll give you a kiss. She's trying to kiss you.
There you go, there you go. It seems to be big. Ooh, and there's a smaller one. Your two small ones. Remember them? Family.
Calm moves, everyone.
Nice to have. So this is the first time in a long time you've had your own horse on your own property.
Oh, such a long time.
And today's the day that it's finally happened. Hello. Welcome home. Okay. Oh yes, big kiss. Oh, there you go. Everyone gets a kiss.